Don't worry. Yes, you can reflect on and nostalgically appreciate what happened in the past, but let's not live in the past. We have to move on if we are to create a healthy, safe environment for ourselves.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Don Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Gemini, this is your astrology reading for the week of September 1st through the 7th. Gemini, as the week opens, you'll feel a strong push toward clarity and decision-making. The first days of September may bring situations where you're weighing multiple options, juggling competing priorities, or trying to decide which path is worth your time. While your adaptable nature usually enjoys variety, this week challenges you to a bit, and it helps you to narrow your focus. Choose quality over quantity, and you'll feel much more in control of your decisions. Again, let's go for quality over quantity. Midweek on September 3rd or 4th, communication begins to overpower and be the superpower of everything else going on. You may find yourself in important discussions, negotiations, or even casual conversations that carry surprising opportunities. Pay close attention to what's being said between the lines. Insight and opportunity often show up in the subtle ways, and you are more than capable of picking up those subtle little hints and gestures. This is a great time to network, share your ideas, or even speak your truth with confidence. The universe is backing your voice right now, so speak loud and proud. As the weekend arrives, the 6th and 7th, you may feel the urge to step back and recharge a little bit. All the mental energy of the week could leave you craving quiet time, reflection, or even a little bit of rest away from the noise. Don't mistake slowing down with falling behind. They're not the same. Again, you're just taking a little chill time. For you, Gemini, stillness is often where the most profound realizations surface. So trust that giving yourself permission to pause will recharge you and your creativity. Anyway, let me do this again. Will recharge your creativity and sharpen your intuition for the week ahead. Overall, Gemini, this week is about the focus, expression, and balance. You're being asked to channel your natural curiosity, your mental energy into something tangible while also honoring the need for rest. The combination of clear choices, powerful words, and quiet reflection creates a rhythm that works in your favor. So stay sharp, share your ideas, and give yourself room to breathe. This week can be a turning point that helps you align your scattered talents into one strong direction. I'm loving the energy about this. With that said, let's check out tarot and see how it resonates. Well, Gemini, let's take a look at your tarot spread and see how it either works with or against the astrology that you just heard. This is for your week. Let's see, Spirit Universe, what is it that Gemini needs to hear? What is in their highest and best interests? Alrighty then. On the bottom of the deck, Gemini, is your environment this week, and your environment is all about a new way of doing things. Don't be surprised if you walk into work and they're telling you, hey, we got some changes. We're going to do a reorganization. We may need some structural change. You may wind up getting a new title. You may wind up learning how to do something better. You may even see a piece of equipment replaced with something new that's more efficient. This could also be maybe some changes from rules and regulations because of government controls and some things that they put into place. Maybe there's a change in your taxing structure. There could be a change in your requirements based on what your employer has to do to make sure they comply with certain things in the government. This is all about this. So know that there's going to be some new changes implemented in the workforce, but those changes are not going to be extremely debilitating to you, so don't worry about that. But know that it's a change environment. This week is a new environment, a fresh environment with some changes, and those changes will be to help just make things move past. Your energy this week is a 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is often read in tarot to read the grass is always greener on the other side, so don't be looking over there, But for me, when I see this often, I get the feeling of don't look back. And that's what I'm picking up today. And that's what I'm picking up for you. And it makes very good sense with this because this is change. This is moving forward. And if you're stuck in the past, if you're stuck in your ways and you say, you know what? I can't do it that way. I don't want to do it that way. You know what? It's not your job. It's not your business. It's somebody else's business. They own it. If you're working for somebody else and they say, this is how we're going to do it, you're going to do it. Either you're going to do it or you're going to find a door and get your own damn job. You're going to start your own company. The reality is that if you live in the past and you fight against this change, it will not serve you well. I am very specific about this. The changes that are coming to you this week, there are changes to things. It could be the way in which people are dealing with you. It could be your economic situation. It could be your work situation. It could be the way in which your friendships were behaving and things like that. There's so many things that this could work in ways this can work. But know that there is change coming all around you. And as the change comes, you need to embrace it. You need to let go of the past. You need to say, you know what? I can handle this. If you've been afraid of AI, you better embrace it, because this is one of those AI feelings. This is where they bring AI into the workforce. And you're like, I don't trust the AI. It's not your job to trust. You do your job and get paid. But this is also, again, not looking back saying, well, we did it that way before. It doesn't matter. This is an opportunity for you to learn and grow, and you will grow from it. You will benefit from this if you open your mind. Not just grow from it, you'll benefit from it. So don't be stuck in the past. The past is not serving you well, will not serve you well. Again, it is the past for a reason. We are done. We moved on. The next card out is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is like, is that moving forward? It's that move. Get moving. What are you waiting for? Don't dilly dally. Don't stay in the past. Don't stay in your feelings. Don't stay in your emotions. Don't stay in the I want to do this. Guess what? That doesn't work. Move forward. Move forward. If you do not move forward with this, don't be surprised if maybe you're shown the door. Let me be clear about that. One more time. If you don't get the message that times are changing and you need to change, you may wind up being shown the door and saying, you know what, take your old self and your old ways and your inflexibility and find someplace else to be, because we are not the place for you. I don't want you to be there. If you are somebody, if your family, and same thing with your family, your kids are getting a little older maybe, and you're like, I don't see them as adults. I still see them as children. And they're like, no, I'm not a child anymore. Have you not looked? I am an adult. I'm fully formed. And so you have to start having those discussions and conversations with them on a different level, seeing them as fully formed human beings. And it's not easy. I've been there, I've done that. And it's kind of fascinating, because sometimes they want to be the adult, but at times they really still want to be the child, and you have to walk that line, but you better be prepared for it. This could also be changes in the economics with your investments. This could be changes to your 401k programs. This could be changes to your health benefits. This could be changes to medical plans. There are so many changes here. Again, don't worry. Yes, you can reflect on and nostalgically appreciate what happened in the past, but let's not live in the past. We have to move on if we are to create a healthy, safe environment for ourselves and pave the way forward. So we are moving forward. We are not going to be stuck in the past. And when we do, I love this. This is the balance card. This is the Six of Pentacles. And so we find balance. We find balance in the new ways. We find a way to balance the things we liked about the old, but how we can navigate into the new. I'm not saying jettison everything from the past, and I'm not saying don't use it, but what I'm saying is, and this card's very clear about that, you can find balance between some of the old and some of the nostalgia and some of the new. You don't have to see it as one or the other. If you put your right thinking cap on, you will be able to see how this can work both ways. And then ultimately here, don't fuss up. Again, don't dwell on, oh, look here. Oh my goodness, I'm so busy crying about what is being changed that I forget how some things needed to be changed and how I'm actually kind of glad they needed to be changed because somebody finally took it on. You know, if your company's bleeding money and then and you as an employee don't want to see change, what do you want? Your company to go under? You want to be broke? You want to be broke and sitting on the curb without a job? Again, sometimes change is required because the economic cycles, and we are coming into. I feel this strong energy. We're getting it. I know things are great right now. Apparently, we're supposed to be great, but I'm telling you, the economic cycle is not as great as it seems, and I'm feeling so much energy about the end of this year and an economic downturn that scares me. So again, this year, when I see this, it kind of confirms what I've been saying. There's something coming. So make sure that you are making sure that you're moving forward so that you're prepared should something happen. Like this, the fresh start. This is a new way of again, a fresh start. Give it a fresh start. Give it a whole fresh idea and say, you know what? I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go excitedly. I'm going to go with this invention of AI. I'm going to have it come into my to my workplace. I'm going to support it. I'm going to embrace it. I have a new boss. I'm going to embrace them. I'm not going to fight with them. Even though I wanted that job, I'm going to go ahead and embrace them. I need to learn something new, maybe even learn AI. So I'm going to go back to school, and therefore I'm going to embrace it. Again, a new way of thinking. My children, maybe they brought a spouse or a significant other at home that I do not like. You know what? I don't care. It's not my business. I need to make sure they're happy. If they're happy and this person serves their needs and they are wonderful together, then I don't care. Even if I don't like them, oh well, so be it. Again, there's a whole lot of energy around here. You moving forward, you taking that leap of faith, and you then jumping on the bandwagon of moving forward instead of stepping back or just staying put. And when you do, don't be surprised again as everything lines up for you. It will take you a while. This is a Six of Swords, which is that perseverance. It's going to take you a while, but you'll get there. You'll get there. So hang in there. You may need to rest from time to time, the Four of Swords, but that's fine. Ultimately, the seeds have already been planted. Let them grow, help you grow and come current, come into this current environment. Again, if you haven't used day trading and maybe you're a trader, maybe this is the time to try day trading. If you haven't used intraday trading and day trading is still spooky for you, but you're buy and hold, then try that. If you're a day trader, maybe try intraday trading. Would that work more? Can you get bigger margins? I don't know. These are questions I'm asking you. You can figure them out. The point is there are so many things here that this can point to when it comes to moving from the past, moving toward the future, and embracing things. That's where I'm going to leave it up to you to figure out how it works in your world. With that said, I would hope that you would embrace me as well. And you can do that by helping me embrace my mission, which is to grow the channel and help people get this information. One way to do it is hitting that share button. The second way is hitting that subscribe button. The subscribe is super important. So please hit that subscribe button. It's in the lower right-hand corner. Sorry about that. It's in the lower right-hand corner and easily accessible. So just hit that. Should you be on my channel, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, please pop over to Your Love Goddess, which is Miss Bonnie. She's our astrology guru, and hit the subscribe for her as well. If you're on her channel, then come over to Sonoran Mystic Tarot. That's mine, which is the YouTube god, and click that button, which is that subscribe. I would appreciate it. Together, we have a site called Cards and Constellations. It's a YouTube channel. And so pop over to that as well and show us the love by hitting that subscribe as well. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Please leave me a comment. How does this resonate with you? Do you have other questions? We like to answer them, and we do answer all of our questions. We are one of the few folks on the net who do respond to your questions, believe it or not. So until next week, love, light, and blessings from me and my family at Sonoran Mystic Tarot, Miss Bonnie and her family, to you and yours. Have an amazing week. We'll see you then. Bye.